Bring Tim Hadfield here today. The changes are smooth. Gord Singleton's been thrown in. Now it's the Saturn Canada team getting thrown in.
We got 1 lap to go. Come here. 1 lap to go. This is the end of the race. Come on. There goes Gord Singleton. Giving it his all. Gord Singleton. Showing what he's made of. There we go. What a race. What a race. We got Gord Singleton showing his stuff. But the winner of the race was Saturn Canada, Tim Hadfield and Scott Hastie, followed closely by Gord Singleton and Ezio Andreola.
I'd like to clarify, although Gord crossed that line first, he was a lap down on the Saturn Canada team, and therefore they got the win. But that was an exciting finish with them putting the boots to it at the end, giving it all, and just squirting out there out the front. Ezio Andreola starting it, Gord Singleton carrying it on. That was a great, great race. We'd like to thank our sponsors for sponsoring the Saturn Cup, a different kind of bike race you've been watching here. And we have the riders up here for the prize presentation. And I'll give this microphone to Peter McCaffrey.
Okay, great Madison, I thought it was great. In the overall team contest, which was based on points awarded to every event this afternoon, overall, 6th was Brampton with 5 points. 5th, London Saturn with 6. We had a tie for 3rd with Burlington and Midtown Toronto Saturn, each with 8 points. In 2nd place, Whitby Oshawa with 12 points. And in 1st place, very justly, because of the great riding by Tim Hadfield and teammate Scott Hastie, Bill McGee Saturn of St. Catharines won the overall team contest with 15 points, clearly eclipsing everybody else. So the local guys won.
On behalf of Saturn Canada, we have Jim Brett here who's going to present the Saturn Cup to their riders. Tim Hadfield on my left and Scott Hastie on my right. So Jim Brett.
Thanks, Mike. Scott, very good riding today, really busy out there. And Tim, it was quite a show you guys put on. On behalf of Saturn Canada and Bill McGee, this is the Saturn Cup for the winning the Madison today.
Thank you.
That's the Saturn Cup, the winners of the Saturn Cup at the Fonthill Velodrome, and the traditional flowers that bike riders always get. There's normally champagne as well, but we got 2 out of 3 anyway. There you go. Congratulations, guys. Okay, it's a pleasure having you here. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys at the front of the pack again next year. Thank you very much. The 2nd place team, Motor City, Oshawa Whitby.
Actually, it was all in the heat of the action. I didn't really pay much attention to it. All I knew is that we were a lap down to those young guys over there. And when they're 40, they're going to see.
Ezio?
I'm just glad that Bill McGee has given a Saturn to 1st and 2nd place team tonight.
That was a Saturn shirt, not a car.
Actually, Ezio and I won the car. They won the race, so.
Alex, Scott, amazing. Tom Froze, come out of nowhere and ride in this company. Way to go. Tom, we'll speak to you first.
Well, actually, I was hoping not to have to ride the 2nd heat, but Alex rode so well, we ended up in the 2nd heat, and then we said, oh, let's go for it.
I'm cooked.
You should be. You should be. I don't know how you even stayed on the same track with those guys. Great racing, fellas. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Greg Borden from Frampton, way to go.
Thanks. It was pretty fast. A lot of speed changes and really made it hard to stay with these guys from Saturn Canada. They're really pushing us today.
Oh, yeah. Ditto from Brian Cookta. Last but not least, certainly, the Toronto team. Rick Froner and Rick Fable. Guys, thanks for coming from Toronto. It's been great having you here. You put on a great show out there. It looked like a pretty heavy traffic to me out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. That's more riders than we're used to. But it was pretty fast.
Well, we really appreciate you guys coming here and getting in the big mix. It's a pleasure having you.
Busier than the Queenie.
Okay, we also invite you folks in the crowd to come in and meet some of the riders. And that's our season at the Velodrome Racing. We really appreciate having you come and be in the other half of this, the riders coming, the folks, and also Rogers Cable TV for showing this to viewers all over Ontario. Thank you very much, and we've got Brian Cookta, who's finally caught his breath.
And as well, from all the riders, I'd like to thank the fans for coming out, and Peter Junick, Peter McCaffrey, Spike here, everyone who's helped out over the summer to make this possible. So let's get a big round of applause for everyone who's made it happen.
This program of Velodrome Racing from Fonthill Park is brought to you by your local Saturn retailer, proud sponsors of the Saturn Canada team, Canadian champions. And thanks, Jim, for representing Saturn and handing out the awards. And that's it for racing for another season. That's 1995 over with. We'll be looking forward to seeing you again next year.